I have never harmed anybody. I have never hurt anybody. And even when I was going through my own stuff, through these 5 years, you're going to find some people who said I was there to help them. But also those people came in to destroy some part of me. They came in to take something from me that did not belong to them. They came in to steal from me because they thought that I was going through nothing. Even though I've been going through a whole lot. This whole time, I cried on my way going to work. I talked to God on my way going to work. I prayed myself out of agoraphobia. I prayed myself out of so many situations. And I also left the negative environment that I allowed myself to go back into. Only to find out that everything that my mother told me about the environment was true. But also I found out that I don't know what else I found out. I just found out it's not the place for me. Not that there's something I'm running away from. Not that it's like some places you cannot grow. You cannot be the person that you want to be. You cannot, because they're going to always find something wrong with what you're doing. They're going to find something wrong with the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you eat, the way you dress, how much you weigh, how your hair look. Sometimes it's too much, especially when you already going through something. And so for some people who don't understand or don't know my story or don't know everything I went through, I'm still not giving all the details or the catalyst to even what drove me to the edge. But believe me when I tell you that abuse and trauma is real, and it does leave lasting effects on people. You cannot abuse people and think that that's okay. You cannot abuse people and think that that's something that you should get away with. You cannot name call, run after people. I'm talking about people have tried to defeat me. And I look at my life and I think, man, I want to be a writer. I want to have my own show. I want all these different things. And I'm a teacher. So then people say, well, you're not grateful for being a teacher. I am grateful for being a teacher because I work to be a teacher. Nobody gave me a degree. Nobody gave me a certificate. Nobody came in and took tests for me. No, but I've helped other people out. I mean, for real, I've helped people with everything that they could, in education that they could have done. And I'm a teacher. I don't want to be a teacher for the rest of my life. And I don't see anything wrong with me wanting more than being a teacher. So some people also make me feel like this is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. No, I'm not. No, this is not it. And this is not where I'm supposed to be. Just the same way as I reached the goal to be a teacher, I'm going to reach the goal to be whatever else I want to be or whatever else I want to do. It does not matter my age, my weight, my height, my name, where I came from, how many baby daddies I got, how many kids I lost, how many men took advantage of me, how many whatever it is, whatever it is. None of it matters because I will be what I want to become. So you can change it. You can name it. You can rename it. You can call me this. You can call me. You can take me and flip me. Whatever you want to do. But I'm still me. I'm still me. I still experience life the way that I need to experience life. And that life is worth living. There is nothing wrong with the life that I have. But at the same time, I still want more. And there is nothing wrong with me wanting more. So please, if you do listen to my show, that's the most important thing. I have been through hellfire. Not once, twice, but maybe 3 times. 3 times in my life. And for my family who can't believe or wants to deny everything, or for anybody who feels like, well, you were a catalyst to it all. All of you were. But I have forgiven you because I got on my knees and I prayed for that. I prayed for forgiveness and I prayed for my forgiveness. I went around and asked people to forgive me for things I had never even done to them. And I'm still here, moving, grooving, and doing what I have to do. Because there is a God. There is, and that's who I pray to. So I can believe in chakras. I can believe in whatever I want to believe. And people can post up their many little whatever they want to do or whatever shade they got for me. It's cool. But just because I don't say I'm Christian or Catholic or Buddhist or whatever, that does not mean that I don't believe in God. That does not mean that. That does not mean I don't wake up every day and pray. That does not mean I don't talk to him. None of this needs an explanation, really. None of it. None of my life needs that. But to anybody who feels as if they want to push me back down or throw me out or put me where I need, or put me back in my place or whatever it is you feel, you can't. Because I've been through it. I have been through it. What more is there to do? What more? What more is there to do? All those things that you feel that degrade you and degrade me and put me down and turn me down and put me into loop. I have done it. I've seen your face. Now have you seen your own face? Because nothing in my heart tells me to go back to a person and put them down or belittle them. No. The questions that I have asked people were facts. Now, if you felt bad about those facts, that would be your problem. Because I am not here to put you in your place. I'm not here to tell you off. I'm not here to be your sideshow. I was put on this earth to inspire from my own life. Why else would I have to go through all of that to come out to be here? Why? And if it's something that I need to know, then let me know that. No need to put me down. No need to try to belittle me. No need to shade me or whatever. I've been through it. And I'm not going to be the last one to go through it. So, anyway, this is Shantae with Brown Sugar Talks and her shrinky dick earrings. This girl, they so cute. I like the earrings. She's such a wonderful artist. Just telling you, hey, I mean, I don't know what else I could do. I don't know what else to say to you. I don't even know to say it to you. I mean, I know people use song lyrics and all these different things trying to figure me out, but that's me. That's me. Me. This is me. This is me. You can't be real with somebody who's not real with you. So my ride along with this sister, she wasn't real with me at all the whole time. Just numb to the world. And that's the truth. You were numb to the world. And then therefore you wanted me to have a reaction to you, to your mental health. And sometimes that's something else you have to check too, your own mental health. Just like I got to check mine. Maybe I'm afforded the jokes or because I was going through my mental health and I didn't check myself. But at the same time, I didn't go through mental health and then hurt somebody or put stories out there about people or try to put other people down in the process. No, that wasn't my situation. And so that's why sometimes I can't understand when somebody else goes through something and the first thing they do is hurt other people when really my issues stem from myself and not from other people. So that's the one thing that's just like, okay, where were you while we were getting high? I don't get high, but still, where were you while where were you when I was really going through it? Where were you then? Where were your stories or your input on what my life really had or what I was doing or how I was doing it? Because a lot of y'all just hear pieces and snippets of a story, and some parts of the story are just made up. I'm going to say some parts of the story are real. But that does not make me the bad person. Especially if it's all these people when they figure at one person. It's me that's the problem. or is it themselves? So that's the one thing too. You have the man in the mirror. You got to start with the man in the mirror and see what the man in the mirror is telling you, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to make of it. I don't. Some days I think this is a positive situation, and the next day I think this is negative. Like, nothing in this situation feels right to me. None of it. Especially like the people who try to enter my life, or who come in and think that it's like even the old people that were there. It's still shade. It's still something. But you see, that's the whole thing. It's like, but I never shaded you. I never did that. I never tried to hurt you at all. But you purposely try to hurt me. And then you do it underhanded or sideways. Like, I don't do that. No, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is that's going on. You know, I'm going to question what's going on with you and how you doing. Or I'm going to totally forget about you, or not even pay attention, because most of the time I focus on something else anyway. And that's how God made me. That's what I'm made of. But when I do notice, I'm just like, whoa, what is it? Is you mad? You big mad. Misery loves company. And I think the funny thing is that somebody out there thinks I'm actually miserable. And nope, I'm not. I can't be. I don't know how. God done brought me too far. It was this old gospel song. He brought me this far. He didn't bring me this far to leave me. And that's the truth. He didn't. He did not. Because I saw it. I saw the false prophets. I saw I just saw it. I saw it. And I allowed myself to go through my truth of not believing in God, of believing in God, of thinking I'm a lesbian to not being a lesbian too. You know, just I took myself through my own truth, because sometimes I'll be looking at somebody, I'm thinking, oh my God, am I that person? Like, am I like this? Because I could not believe how horrible their personality were, or how horrible they could treat somebody, or how horrible it would be for them to just keep continuously making up lies, you know, or how horrible it would be for a person to just not really start to realize who they were, or how horrible it was to be drunk and belligerent, and how horrible it is to beat people, and just all these horrid things. And I was still looking and examining myself. I had to. And so then in that process, you find out, wait a minute, no sin is bigger than the other. And as I prayed, I realized that that's what it was. You know, like, I really thought to myself that I was like doing something so wrong to my friends by telling them stories that I held on from college. But that wasn't wrong. Like, that was just me, because everybody does it. Everybody does these things. I mean, some people get so caught up in stories that sometimes they don't even know the truth for themselves. But that's the thing. It's like, you have to start to discern the truth. And with that truth, you have to start to realize that your truth is your truth. Nobody else can help you find your truth. Nobody. Nobody can help you find your truth. You have to find your truth, and then that's the truth that you stick with. But people who try to help you find it, they're going to find evil ways to discredit you, or try to find ways to make you, take you down, or make you feel like you something else, or you going through whatever. I don't know. Anyway, but it's always them. It's always, that's what they go through, and that's their mistakes, and that's how they feel, and that's their insecurities that they start to push on you. It's that, again, it's just, for me, it's a challenge for myself to be better. And in this process, I feel like I have gotten better. I have gotten better with myself. I have gotten better with loving myself. And it's okay for me to love myself. It's okay. It's okay. For so many people who told me that I shouldn't, that I couldn't, that I was unable to, because I've been through all these things, and I've experienced this life. And, you know, for all those people that feel like, man, I've done so much and I'm not able to be loved, but you are. You first love yourself. You have to love your mistakes, because everybody else gonna look at it and snarl and growl and put their nose up in the air and talk about you, and talk about what you got on, and how your hair look, and what your feet look like, and what your mama said, and what your daddy did. But people who really love you, the people that I honestly love, even those people who turned themselves away from me, the people that I honestly love, I really do love them for who they are. And that's all I wanted back in return.